Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a super long time, but I do want to do a really cute look with some of our new palettes to show y'all just how great they really are and how well they perform. So I did talk a little bit about how super excited I was. I called customer service about a week and a half ago after I got this palette, and I told them a concern that I had with one of the shades, which is this green shade. I found that whenever I swatched it, it was very pale and almost, what's the word, like opaque. I don't know if opaque's the right word, but it was very sheer. But as you see, after I scraped the top layer off, it is not that way. It was really hard to get the color off, but now it's not. But regardless, it was our manufacturer or vendor's issue, where now they're replacing everyone's palette. Everyone's going to be getting a new palette for free. I just so happened to get a replacement, and then I'm also going to get the new palette. So now I'm going to have 5 palettes, 2 mattes, 2 metallics, or 3 metallics and 2 mattes. So I'm pretty excited about that. Today I'm going to be using this really gorgeous blue shade. So I'm just going to do like a blue kind of smoky eye with a little bit of silver. So this is the blue shade right here. Let me show it to you. So yeah, it's super beautiful. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to put a little bit of lashes on and a little bit of lip color to just kind of put the look together. I already have a little tiny bit of concealer on my face, and I prepped my eyes with concealer and set it with a little bit of translucent powder. That way I have a nice clean base to work with, although I probably should have put concealer down. That way I could pick up the color a little bit better, but I'm going to be using my little Reiki Cutie here to get the color, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways to apply it. That way you can kind of see. That was with my finger, a dry finger on unprimed skin, obviously. But here I'm going to use my LimeLife brush 07, which is one of my favorite brushes. I'll show you why. It's a nice large packer brush, like eyeshadow lid brush, so I really like it for that. So right now I'm just gonna put it into that blue shade without any wetness. It's not a damp brush, it's just a nice dry brush, and I'm just gonna pat it on the lid, that way in case there's any fallout, which there isn't. So I just patted it on there with a dry brush. And now I'm going to go ahead and blend it back and forth a little bit, just pressing it and then blending it like this. So as you see, guys, there's a lot of color there, and I don't even have a wet brush, so that's really, really impressive, especially for a metallic shade. So I'm going to bring it a little bit above where that natural crease of my eye would be. I also don't have my brows done. I just have a little bit of brow gel on in shade medium because, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling extra fancy. I went to the gym today and I decided that I wanted to do, take some time that I had while my kids are asleep to just show you guys how these perform on the eye. Now they are out of stock on the website right now because they're going to be redoing just making sure they're like they were supposed to be. So, but it was only that one shade that anyone's had trouble with. So that was dry, as you can see. It's a very even application. There's like no fallout under my eye, which is insane. Like, look at that. And that's with a dry brush, y'all. So now that we have a little bit of this color laid down on this eye, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. That way we can come back to this one with a wet brush and get it a little bit darker. So as you can see again, y'all, on this eye, no fallout. That's absolutely incredible. So here I'm gonna put some of the color on my brush, a little bit more blue. And I forget which side of my brush I use. So I'm going to spray my brush with some spray. This is the 10 Years Younger finishing spray. I'm going to put this on the lid again. So it gives you a little bit more shine to that color. So here we go. I'm going to come a little bit closer. I'm gonna spray my brush again. I only got a couple little spritzes. You wanna get it a little bit, not soaking wet, but you definitely wanna get it very damp. So now I'm just gonna pack that color on the lid. Beautiful, look at that. So, so beautiful. Danessa did an incredible job with this collab. LimeLife knocked it out of the park with just incredible wearable shades for everybody. I love it so much. So right now, I think I'm just gonna do some brown underneath the eye with a Morphe E36 brush. It's like a smaller pencil brush. And I think I'm gonna do the brown shade, which is right here. It's like a bronzy shade. And I'm gonna put that under my eye right here. And remember, we are gonna do some silver still. I wish I would have done a full face of makeup. That way it would look extra stunning. But I just wanted to focus on the eye. And again, there's zero fallout, as you can see, which is incredible. So maybe I'll do my base makeup after this. That way it looks more put together and I can take a beautiful picture for y'all. You know how I like to do that. But I want to do this color underneath so it's not too much blue. And if anyone's scared to work with darker colors, I want you to know that if you put a little bit of brightness in the inner part of the eye, it'll leave your eye looking more open and just pow, so it's not as dark. So let me find these I'm obsessed with. Now it is the Stila like glitter glow liquid eyeshadow, and this is shade Diamond Dust. I haven't used this one yet. These come in a holiday collection at Sephora maybe, where it comes with 3 of them. I think it's a gold, a silver, and maybe a rose gold. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was $25 for all 3. And then what you can do is you can just put this like right here in the inner part of the eye to just open it up and just bring it out to the center. And that way it'll make your eye look more open, less dark. And then you can even bring it right here underneath the inner corner of the bottom part of the eye. Super gorgeous. So now let me see here. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to my brow bone with the Danessa highlighter palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this light shade right here that I just love. I can't remember what it's called, but I really like to use it on my brow bone because it's just stunning and I love it. I don't know if you can see it with my lights, but it's really pretty. I'm kind of digging the natural face look with the bold eye, and then I am gonna do some lip color too, but let's do some highlight here to just make it look extra gorgeous. It's the lightest shade. I find that it's best if you use your finger to apply this, and I only did one little dab in there. So, and my face is breaking out a little bit because I've been eating a lot of sugar and that's just my life right now. So I'm gonna close those up and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face right there, okay? And I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeliner with our Perfect Liner pen, which I'm obsessed with also. And I'm just gonna line the tops of my eyes. We're gonna do our lashes and put some lipstick on. This is our Perfect mascara. It has fibers in it and it's great because you can build it up, but I'm gonna put false lashes on, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara. All right, now that I have my mascara on, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies in a 2-pack. I did trim them. As you can see, there's a little bit extra right here. I think I trimmed just like one little section off on the right and one on the left. And let's see here. This is my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe, clear, formaldehyde-free, latex-free. I do like the Duo lash glue too, but that went everywhere. But this one has a cute little brush, which I like better than squeezing it out of a bottle. And this one starts off blue and turns clear. Something that I've learned with false lashes is that I wish I would have known this in the beginning. You have to let them dry for 30 seconds before putting them on your eyes. So you just sit here like, and then if you do it like this, it really helps you to put them on better. And it has to be tacky and not super sticky and wet, if that makes sense. So it is now clear, and I'm going to look up and pop these on right here. Okay. So I find that the Ardell lashes are definitely comfortable, but the better priced lashes are definitely better. Like the Lily Lashes Miami, which I almost wore, but I decided not to because I'm probably just going to take this off in a couple minutes anyway. Well, I'll leave it on because I'm not going anywhere. And if I do go anywhere, I might get nice and dressed up and do my hair because I'm looking pretty crazy. And I have slobber and snot all over me from my child, so, you know, but as long as my makeup looks good, it's good, right? So I like these lashes, and I also like the Ardell 110s, and I bought some lashes recently from Dollar Lash Squad, which I will let y'all know once I get those if I like those a lot. So look at my eyes. They look pretty good for me only looking in a tiny mirror to see. And this blue, like, look guys, no fallout. You know, my skin looks kind of crazy, but there was no fallout. Like, y'all saw it. So that's incredible to me, especially with a palette that's metallic or a more shimmery palette or just something that has a lot of color. Normally there's a lot of fallout, so that's just super impressive. And here are my other... Guys, what am I doing here? Put it on my left hand. All right, this is like an art. So try to get it as close to my natural lash line. And you can put mascara over your lashes to mesh them with your real lashes. But I've heard, I am no lash expert, I've heard that they won't last as long. But here we go, you guys. I almost forgot my lip color. This is shade Moon Pie. It's a nice nudie kind of color. Let me see here. It's a darker nude, super pretty. Nice and creamy matte lipstick that lasts pretty long. There you have it, guys. Super duper amazing. I love this palette, and now I'm gonna have 3 of them, so I'm probably just gonna give one away to somebody who's gonna love it the way that I love it. So yeah, let me know what you think. And colors don't have to be hard to work with. They're super simple. You just have to have a good technique and learn what works for you. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe, please share if you like this video, and comment down below of any looks that you'd like for me to see in the future.